Well, good evening, everybody, and Happy New Year. It is January 13th, 2026. And this is our first show, ParaClue for the new year. We're sorry that we couldn't make it for last week, but we have a good show for you all tonight. So, looking at ancient ghosts, like there's all different time periods, all different civilizations, even life before civilization. The question is, are we able to make contact with those civilizations or other spirits that may be from the past? Does their consciousness even exist anymore? And if it doesn't, what does that mean for spirits themselves? Is there an additional death after death itself? Well, let's discuss that. We're going to go ahead and let's get rocking and rolling. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Happy New Year, everybody. Welcome.
We're back.
We're back with magnificent hats.
Speak for yourself. I don't have the hat this time. This time you're
Dude.
the one that said, like, look at the cute little ears that you have on there.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, they're adorable, aren't they? They got little flaps and everything. Yeah. You're tied with a little bow.
I feel like this is like an anime, something like out of an anime, something like that.
Something out of an anime. Yeah, ripped straight out of an anime at Wildwood Sanitarium.
Yeah, paranormal anime, and then we call exaggerated facial expressions. Oh,
Right. Paranormal anime.
Oh my goodness, could you imagine? How did your New Year's go?
It went really good, man. Honestly, for the most part. I mean, we pretty much it was like a small, just like get together and everything and talk to like Alyssa, Mikey, everything, and then just me and Brooke, and we just kind of hung out. It's pretty much it though. Like we didn't like get drunk or anything and stuff like that. I'm not really into that scene anymore of like partying and stuff like that. I don't really do any of that anymore, and I'm happy. I'm happier. The past. So I haven't really like gotten drunk in probably 5 years or something like that. And I'm honestly way happier being sober. I don't really need that kind of stuff anymore. It's honestly just a crutch. It's honestly a lot of people use it like that too, and that's kind of what I did. And I'm honestly better off. I feel like, yeah. I seen that you visited your brother and everything and all that.
Yeah,
New Year's and everything.
So it's been 5 years straight that at midnight I'm there with Jeremy just before and just after the New Year. I'm only there pretty much briefly, just as kind of he's the last thought, and then he's the first thought of the new year, just kind of as a inspiration to keep pushing, but also letting him know that he's not alone regardless, because that's the message to anything that regards to especially the way that he went to himself. It's kind of that message of your big brother is still there and you've never been alone. So
right.
You're already getting picked on, Zach. Tom's in the house. I can't wait to see the memes that come out of this one, Tom.
Yeah. Yo, get some screenshots. Get some.
Yeah,
I'll pose for you and everything. Like you want me to. I'll get up and pose and I'll do a little dance and everything. Okay. Hold on, wait. There you go. Oh yeah.
you gotta
wait, here we go. All right.
remember.
There you go. Okay, all right. There you go. That could be a golden meme right there, man. Like right there.
You got to do the one for
Well,
Alyssa for oh, excuse me, Olivia. Sorry. Oh my goodness. Uh Olivia,
it's like, oh yeah, like,
like blown away.
yeah, yeah. All right. Yeah, the memes.
So
We always have a good time here, man. This is always fun, dude. I
we
have a
got
good time doing this.
Haley's in the house too.
Hey,
Um so before we go into our regular before we get into everything, just go over, for those who may be joining us for the first time, just to give you a general idea of what you can expect for the show, how it's laid out. There are some minor changes because we ran into some minor issues getting set up, so there's a minor change
mm,
to it. Um, the first half hour is basically we're asking questions, doing the going over the topic that we have up here at approximately 8:30. We're going to post a link if you want to call in. We'll have the link available to you in the chat. You can call in, tell us a paranormal story that you
yeah.
have. It doesn't have to be related to the topic. You can ask us questions, or you could chime in on the topic itself if you want. We'll take callers for about 45 minutes, and then about 9:15, we are going to go into the investigation, give or take. It could lately it's been a little bit afterwards.
Yeah.
Zach will be doing the investigation. And again, if you want to call in during the investigation, you can. Each call for the call-in sessions are about 15 minutes. We're trying to keep them to about 15 minutes, and then for the investigation portion of it, maybe
Did you do? I don't mean to interrupt you, but did you just do like a sound effect or something?
no.
Dude, that was super creepy. That was so creepy. That was creepy. I literally heard like this low, like I don't even know, like it almost sounded like a hay or something, or like a gurgling effect. Like it's
No,
weird. That
we'll
was
have
so
to
weird, dude. That was so weird. I thought it was like a sound effect you did or something. That was so weird.
no.
I don't know if it was
Uh,
like audio
Well,
like thing. That's
we'll have to
so
go back.
strange.
We'll have to go back on that. I'm curious if
Yeah, it
chat
was.
may have heard that.
Yeah, I
Uh,
wonder if anyone else heard that because I heard that in my headphones. It's weird. I don't know if it was something to do with the headphones itself or what. That
yeah.
was strange.
So yeah, chat. If you heard that, I mean, throw it in the chat, and then normally we have the spirit box and such up on the second floor seance room, having the spirits more involved. The spirit box, the batteries are dead in it. There was somebody else who ended up using it, I guess, the night
Yeah.
before or something like
Well,
that. So
we had a public
um,
ghost hunt, yeah, a few
yeah,
days ago, and I let them use it and stuff, and they ended up. Well, I don't know. The spirits might even drained it on them honestly too, because like they couldn't even get them both to work, and they were both fully charged, and then all of a sudden they couldn't work it. But I didn't plug them in or anything, so I've been
yeah.
really busy and stuff. I haven't really been here as much. I've been busy at home and stuff for the kids and everything, doing stuff at home and everything. So, but yeah, we'll still make it a great night for you guys, regardless. It's still gonna be fun. Like we're gonna have a good time. And if we get into the investigation part, we can get into it even earlier. Honestly, if we wanted to, depends on like how things go. Really.
The so we don't have the second floor, but I know you have some equipment set up in the first floor where you are right now.
Yeah. Yeah, I do. I got static pod there, and then I also got this REM pod, and I'm gonna show you guys this REM pod. It's actually really cool. I'm gonna show you this. So I just want to show everyone this real quick. So this is actually like it's kind of like that crystal pod, but this was made by my friend Rick Perry. And it's actually you can see like handmade out of wood here and stuff. You can see like the guts of it and everything in there. You can see like the circuit board and all that stuff, everything in there. It's pretty cool. It's cool. How you turn it on, it goes off and like lights up. Same thing, it just makes noise like the other one. Motion sensor, basically. It's pretty cool though. I just want to show everyone up close that.
Yep,
See
we
right
also
there.
got
Makes you hear it and it'll light up like that if anything goes near it. That one's really hard to set off too. That one's like honestly, that one's probably even harder than that crystal pod. To be
so,
real with you, because like that one, I've only seen that one actually go off a few times. Anywhere.
also hello to Irene. Welcome.
Yeah, but hey, welcome.
Um,
Welcome, Irene.
yeah, and again, happy New Year's to everybody that's on here right now. Hey, how's it going? Okay. Let's see. Is that Haley asks, is that made from the wood here for Wildwood?
No, actually, that wasn't from Wildwood Wood. It was just. I honestly don't know where he got that wood. I bought it from him when we were at one paranormal convention or whatever, and I don't know where he got the wood from, or if it's any kind of special type of wood or anything. Honestly, I just wanted to buy some from him at that moment. He has made us a whole bunch of cool things though, wood, as you know. But yeah, no, that's just some regular wood, as far as I know. As far as I know.
I just wanted to give a quick. I saw Irene. I know I was on a show recently with her, and I tripped up because I saw Irene saying hello, and then then I saw
Dude,
another Irene saying hello. I'm like, wait a minute, what's going on? So I got
Dude, I missed that. I missed that. I wanted to go. I wanted to watch it. Brooke said she stopped. I wanted to watch it, and I literally just completely lost track of time. I watched. I went back and watched a little bit of it. After it was done though. I wanted to
nice.
be in there live though and like support you when it was live. But I just like I said, dude. I've been like so busy with everything else and the kids, and also just like my ADHD too just throws me around. It
Yeah.
sucks. My ADHD is like ADHD is just so annoying, man. Like people don't even realize like how bad it is sometimes, like how annoying it is because I'll like really want to do something and like really want to like focus on something and I'll just completely lose track.
Mhm.
It makes it so hard for me to even do like a lot of projects and sit down and do like projects or anything I want to focus on too because I just end up like scrolling, man. I'm doing something else and like my attention span just isn't there all the time. It really isn't. It's just always been a struggle throughout my life. It really has. To be honest with you, I feel like I'm getting a little bit better. You know, I'm like I guess I'm just more aware of it, but at the same time, it's just a struggle. So
No, I get it. Um, yeah. So, Tom, Happy New Year's to you too. And yeah, that explains with Irene the she was on her other accounts. I was like, wait a second, what's going on? Um, oh, don't worry, Tom. Don't worry, Tom. See that this is what you get, Zach, for posing. Um,
yeah, yeah, I'm sure you made some. Sure,
so,
guy.
um, but yeah, so a few things real quick before we get in. I wanted to make a few announcements. First one, since we weren't on last week, we have two episodes of Spooky Tidbits, episodes 4 and 5, from Brooke and Alyssa that have released on our ParaClue channel. Go check it out. Two other really great episodes. Love listening to their stories. Their stories are absolutely fun to listen to, and some of their analysis and thoughts on it. So that's, you gotta love it, and I look forward to seeing the new episodes, what they have planned. Um, and then on top of that, many of you may have seen on my Facebook page that I've officially started taking pre-orders for the Paranormal Puzzle Path to Communication book. That's right, folks. It is almost here. It is on its way out. It is going to be coming out in February. Um, and we're getting through the publishing process. The publishing process, I'll tell you, it's long and drawn out. It's very annoying, but boy, is it worth it in the end. And let me tell you something. When it comes down to this book, um, here's the weird thing: I do not like books. I have finished two books in my entire life. And one of them was in sixth grade. It was called My Teacher is an Alien, and I was reading that in school, so that made it all the better. That was a good book. That was a good book. And then the Bible. Those are the only two books ever that I have actually read from front to back. Um, Everything else, like, I never get excited about reading. I'm a more of a gamer. I'm more of a movie or a filmmaker. Like, I love movies, shows.
I
I
understand
love
that.
I love interaction, and that's the thing. When I was putting together Paranormal Puzzle Path to Communication for the book, I call it a cinematic book. It's gonna be different. It's not just about the story; it's about bringing people into the experience itself, into the researcher mindset as well. So Uh, excuse me. The the thing it's gonna involve it's gonna involve some the story in reference to my brother ending his life, but the focus isn't on that. The focus is on, just as it says, path to communication, and ultimately leading up to where we make very specific contact with him.
Mm,
Um, so it's it's going to be and then on top of that there's interactive parts in there. So one of the things I put in the book throughout it is that at the end of the chapters, with the exception of the final chapter, um, you can essentially there'll be sections where you could take notes and answer certain questions to see if there's certain things that you noticed that were placed in there, pieces of a giant puzzle. And then before the final chapter, before you read it, if you want to, you could take a final guess as to the direction path to communication takes. What's my thought process? How does this essentially this book come to an end? And then after that, there's going to be a Project Apparition Hall a gallery where we're going to have a bunch of photos from the different experiments, different apparitions. But there's also a challenge that goes with that. When I was developing this first book, the whole thing I was trying to do with this book was to do a trilogy. Um, and ultimately, with this book, um, part of the stories that are within this will have an impact leading up to the final third installment. That's not to say that I may not do more in the future. It depends on,
yeah,
first off, the success of this, but also, but we, you know what, the great thing about this is, and this is amazing. This was amazing. The book has already gotten 40 pre-orders.
dude, that yeah, it's awesome. I seen the your updates and everything on Facebook about it, and dude, that's great, man.
Yeah, and I'm just like I've already, this book is more successful than any of the other books that I've released, and that just that means the world. So I mean,
Yeah,
anybody who wants to right now, the pre-orders that I'm doing for the author copies, which once I get the copies, I'll sign the books and send them out. And I'm putting a
yeah,
message to go along with them. They're $25 per copy.
nice. Yeah, yeah,
Uh,
we'll put them at here at Wildwood too, and everything. We'll have them like in the library and the store even too, or whatever, like whatever you want to do with them. And yeah, and I get what you're saying too about the whole like reading thing and how you like prefer movies and you're more like all about that and everything, that scene and stuff like that, and that kind of, and you're a filmmaker and everything. I totally get that too. I've never really been too big on reading either. I mean, not entirely dull. Okay, so like books wise reading. Never been
yeah.
big on books wise reading. I love reading in like RPGs though, like RPG fantasy stuff,
Oh yeah,
like
like the Legend of
games
Zelda.
and stuff like that, like games and stuff. Yeah, like yeah, like quests and stuff like that, like reading like the lore and stuff like that and everything, like or whatever, like universe it is and stuff like that. It's like I think about it too. It's like we really are blessed though, like with that kind of stuff nowadays. Like the video game worlds that we have are amazing. Like
Yeah,
the stories that are within them and everything are incredible nowadays. Oh my god, like it's so insane to think about like how far it's come in such a short time. Like these games are insane now. They're so crazy. Now I can't believe it. Like the attention to detail is,
it's
dude.
incredible.
I can't even imagine what's gonna happen once they start implementing AI more with like creating video games and like
Mhm.
using that to like create more content, and like they could just have like at some point we're gonna have games that just have unlimited content. There's just gonna be so much content because it'll just be procedure generated by AI. Just keep making it, just
Well,
keep
one,
making more and more to do
yeah,
without people even doing it. There's gonna be a game coming out like that. It's gonna
yeah,
happen. Like the next decade,
yeah,
where like there's gonna be a game that comes out that's literally just infinite. And not even like games that are like a loop infinite, like the same thing. Like no, there's gonna be new content just be continuously made. Like
yeah,
it's gonna happen, and it's gonna be really cool. I'm actually kind of excited for it at the same time, but at the same time, it's just like it might kind of, I don't know, it might not be the best. We'll see what happens. We'll see.
yeah.
We'll see. Well,
Um, the other,
it's
the
very exciting, but also it could be crazy. I don't know. We'll see.
The other
I'll
thing
talk.
that I was looking at the book too.
Yeah.
Um, One thing I thought about when I was writing this is I had a realization. I'm looking at this. I remember. You ever notice? Do you ever find yourself going and picking up a book, and like somebody wrote a book, and you go up to their table or something like that, and you pick up their book,
Yeah.
right? What's one of the first things you do?
I would like if like just if I walked up like say in what situation though? Just I need like a
You
parental
just
convention or something.
it doesn't matter. You see,
Well,
you're
first thing I look at like the front and the back, and then I'll open it and I'll kind of look at like the details like on the first front few pages, and then I'll usually like skim through it afterwards, and then I'll like but then I'll kind of briefly look through it, and then I'll talk to them like, oh yeah, like what's this like fully about, get the I'll get like the gist from the author themselves, other than
so
looking at those first few pages. Like I'll be like,
for
oh,
you.
so like explain this more to me, like because like obviously it's their book, right? And I'm not gonna
You
sit
said
there and
you
read their
said
whole
something
book there.
interesting though. You said something interesting, and that's the point I wanted to get to. You said you skim through the book. Why do you skim
Yeah.
through the book? What are you looking for if it's just all words?
Yeah, it's a fact. Yeah, I mean, I'm just kind of looking at the details and everything, and yeah, some of the pictures, man, because like I'm looking for like if there's I'm looking at like the general contents of the books, right? Like what's in the book itself. Like like does this book have like extra content other than just words? Is it just words, or is there extra things in it as well, like to look at? And then also
Yeah.
I just that's why I pretty much that's why I do that really, and 9 times out of 10, usually there is. It depends what kind of book it is, though, because some
Yeah.
books they're just it's all words,
Yeah.
which is okay. It's completely fine. Me being me, like I could read very very fast. I can read very like that's another thing why I skim through as well because I can read very quickly. Like I can read a page pretty much within seconds, like really quick. My mind just works like that. It always has. But I obviously I'm not gonna say and be like, oh, I just skimmed through the book. I read the whole book. Like no, that'd be exaggeration. Not like that, but like I definitely can read pretty quickly. That's why I will look through things quickly as well. That's another reason why. Like if I skim through it quickly, but then it's mostly just to kind of get a general idea. Like that's what I'm going for, really.
See,
End of the day, like
my thought
I
on
see the
it,
context.
like my thought on it, we're visual people, so we're looking. And for me, I'll tell you, like I'm not a
Yeah.
fast reader. I don't comprehend well when it comes down to things, especially if I'm not interested. When I'm picking up a book and I find myself skimming, I realize that I'm not reading anything. I'm literally just looking, and I see a bunch of words. I go, and I put it down. And I
Yeah.
realize subconsciously I'm not looking for words. I'm not. I'm looking for something different. I'm looking for something that
Right.
catches my eye. So when I'm looking at it, I'm like, oh, look at it's Times New Roman. It doesn't interest me. So I thought about that, and then I thought about, well, when somebody picks up my book and they do the same thing, because I see people do it all the time. They're picking up books, whether everybody has a
Mhm.
different reason for it. They're subconsciously looking for something, and I want them to go through the book and see that the book is different all the way through.
Yeah.
So,
I
um,
yeah,
that
I get where you're going with that, and that's a good way. That's a good way to do it. Like
yeah,
I feel like that's a really good way to do it because like how you said like oh, I mean you like we're more focused on visuals, and a lot of people are like that, and I feel like it's like a really common thing nowadays. Actually, a lot of people be like that, just because like the general way media is. A lot of people. Let's face it, like a lot of people really don't sit down and read anymore books. It's a sad thing, but a lot of people they don't. And if you add that visual feature to it, the extra like visual eye candy, I think that helps add the interest though to
yeah,
most people because a lot of people don't want to just see a wall of words. I feel like because they're on social media a lot and they're seeing images and words, so they're kind of conditioned to see images and words. You think about it, like we're kind of all
yeah.
conditioned to see images and words nowadays,
Well,
not just words.
and if you think about it, like right now, like like with Baby Rupert, you know, you're not handing Baby Rupert a Harry Potter book to read.
Yeah,
He's gonna start
right,
off
right,
looking at
right.
pictures and stuff
Yeah,
like
he's
that.
gonna look at pictures. Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
So
right, right.
And then I remember it made me think about going back into childhood. I know we're definitely getting off topic, but sort of. But we're thinking about, I'm going through childhood, and I go, as I was getting older and in school, I realized we were switching to novels and we were moving away from picture books. And I
Yeah.
remember my disappointment when I picked up my first novel, looked at it, and I was like, there's no pictures here. I don't like this. Um, and then on top of that, the words are so like the words were so it was just all like, I mean, granted, it was nice, nice format, it looked very professional,
Right.
but see, here's what I'm thinking. you know uh, and it's not for this isn't for everybody, of course, naturally, because we all have our different tastes and such. But when I'm looking at when I'm thinking about, like, there's all these people who read these books and they say the best part about reading a book is how you can imagine and you can be in the world and stuff like that, and I'm like, I can't do that. I can't. I do not have the ability to do that. So when I read a book, I'm just trying to comprehend the words on the page. So I can't actually picture what you're trying to describe to me.
Wait, wait, you can't? You
No, I can't.
can't,
I
bro?
cannot do that.
Oh shit! Like I can't relate to that. I can though. Like that's crazy. Like it's just crazy to me because like my brain is used to that. Like just hearing someone else say that,
Yeah, no,
just
I can't
out
do
there
that.
to me. That's out to me, man. That's out to
Um,
me. Well, like I mean, for me, the biggest reason like I don't read the books every day, like I don't typically read books, is because like how I was explaining the whole social media thing and stuff like that, and like it's like my ADHD too. My ADHD like holds me back from sitting down and like actually focusing on a task for a long period of time. Usually, sometimes I get like locked in, like I'll get like really hyper focused
yeah.
and I'm able to do something in like for a long period of time. But a lot of times I quickly lose interest. It's a really shitty thing. Like my brain will just like I'll just end up thinking of something else, and I just need to go do that. And
Well, and
it's
that's what happened. That's what happens with me, is that if I'm getting bored reading something, I will immediately just zone off, and you'll see me staring at the book. And I did this in school. You'd see me staring at the book, but I'm not reading. I'm actually in another world at that point. I'm not even thinking about the book. I'm not reading anything. I just kind of like, I'm bored out of my mind, and I decide to go jump into my own daydream land because
so when you're reading a book, you can't envision the story. Like as you're
no,
like you can't sit there and read it and be like, oh,
nope,
like Bob was on a ship going over. It's like whatever. Like you can't envision that.
nope.
Like, oh, he's on a ship with a fishing pole and next to Jack Sparrow or whatever. Like, hey, you got that's
No,
that's it. That's crazy to me. Like, it's
so
just so crazy to me. Like, it's hard to comprehend that. Like, to me, just hard.
so so one of the things, and this might go with my diagnosis. Part of my diagnosis was reading comprehension. Um, I have trouble with reading comprehension. I could read a page 10 times and not get anything. So for me,
Okay.
when I'm reading, I'm trying to comprehend the words that are on the page. I cannot sit there and translate it into something until I have memorized what's there. And so reading for me becomes just a task of what's on the paper. Okay, the end, like whatever. It
I
just
don't.
so. But
Mm,
now here's the difference.
I didn't hear a little bit of it because I.
Hang on, we'll bring Zach back in here. There he is.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. The connection just dropped. The internet's not the best here.
Yeah.
It's not the yeah. Sadly, Salmaco is not really got the best internet options around here.
Yeah. Well, and
I
and
don't
and
like
see,
to get to read the
it's
book.
interesting. And that's the interesting thing. I'm the opposite. I can't stand, like, people will say, "Oh, you got to read the book. It's so much better than the movie." I'll tell you straight up, I will be the opposite. I don't like the book, because I can't get into it. So
Right.
I will like the movie well over the book, and part of it is because I'm not going to read the book. I'm going to get bored out of my mind.
Yeah.
Um,
So
so when I do that,
something.
when I'm
Go ahead.
when
Sorry.
no, when I'm doing the book and such, when I'm doing this book, is that, like, one of the things that will catch my attention is, like, how the words are portrayed on the page. Like, if you know how you do like a ghost, or like people may do a ghost and they go
Yeah,
ooh. Well, if you put the words on the page like that, like it goes from Times New Roman to making it look like it's a ghost going ooh,
yeah,
I'll actually read it that way. I'll go ooh, I'll switch it
yeah.
up. That
Right.
becomes interesting for me. But if it's just Times New Roman of a ghost, the ghost said ooh, I'm gonna
You
sit there and
lose
go,
interest.
I'm gonna be like,
Yeah,
that's how I'm gonna
yeah.
read it. I'm gonna go
I
ooh.
kind of get where you're coming from with that. With that, you know, it can start to feel dull almost. I get it. I get where you're coming from. Um, well, the movie thing too, the adaptations from books, they've been doing series now with a lot of things. If you haven't noticed that, like for example, Percy Jackson,
Mhm.
Olympians, they came out with a series for that, and they're doing away with the whole movie thing, and they're doing a series now to capture more of what the books were about, right?
Mhm.
Which is cool. Like that's cool, and they're doing the same thing with Harry Potter. They're doing the same thing with Harry Potter. They're coming out with a Harry Potter series soon, and
Yeah.
which makes sense though because Harry Potter movies they're dated now too. You know they're older. Like you know we got better technology now too. Like they could definitely even if they made new movies they could make it way better. But the series is probably gonna be really cool because what we have now and the effects we can do and everything it's gonna be really sweet. I'm actually looking forward to that honestly. I like the Harry Potter actually the Harry Potter books and the movies like those are I actually read the books of Harry Potter. I actually enjoyed those when I was a kid. I actually liked those. Like those
Yeah.
lies of read them. Like when I was a kid, I did read kind of here and there at one point, but then like okay, so when I became a teenager, that all
Mhm.
went out the window. All went out the window, dude. Like I
Yeah.
stopped reading books entirely. But I will tell you what I did read is so I used to play. I used to play World of Warcraft a lot. So play that well, and that is what helped me reading a lot because I would quest and stuff like that. But the quest it was all walls of text, and I would
Yeah.
try to rush through the game and everything because like I was like hyper competitive mind. I wanted to compete with my friends or whatever and stuff like that. So I'm sitting there like reading these quests and everything like, super fast. I like trained my mind to like that's where I learned to like really learn to skim through and get information quickly by
Mhm.
reading is that because I would read like these quests like really quickly and then like select them and go. And like that's just pretty much like that's what helped me like read faster right there.
Yeah.
And yeah, a lot of different things actually, even spelling and stuff. That game actually taught me a lot. You know, I was kind of addicted to it for a while, but actually taught me a lot of different things actually when it comes to writing and like spelling, even all that stuff of reading and even taught me a little bit of economics, even because it's like it has its own economy and stuff, and like being able like understanding like the value things like flipping items, stuff like that. It kind of taught me that because you could flip items, you could sell them for more. Buy this from like they had like an auction house, right?
Yeah.
And you buy items and I got to buy items and sell it for more to other people and things like that. And like it taught me like that's like a real life skill though because you could apply that to real life.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah. Yeah.
you could do the same thing in real life, and I started doing that in real life. You know,
Yeah.
so it's like you know, like it taught me that, and I started doing it in real life. It's a pretty cool thing. Like you know, they say video games don't teach you anything, but like, what do you mean? Like
No,
I taught,
no, they can. They can.
I
They
did,
it,
they definitely do because I learned quite a few things from that. It, like because it's literally its own world. It's called that game. It's literally its own world. These are all real players I'm playing with, thousands of other people, and I'm
yeah.
communicating with them, making trades with them. You know, like bartering skills too. You know, like it
Mhm.
taught me that, like you know, like being able to like sit there and negotiate with people and stuff on like things like that. It taught me how to do that as well. It's cool stuff, man. Like you can learn some stuff nowadays from online gaming. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise.
So we're at 8:34 right now. I know you said we were going to take callers about 8:30. Let's just dive into the topic real quick, and
Yeah,
then we'll.
let's talk about the topic. I know. We this whole time we've been talking about all completely other things. Sorry about that, guys. We need to talk about the main topic at hand
Yeah,
real
so
quick.
we'll get callers in a bit. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna put the I'm gonna go ahead and start the link. So anybody
Yeah,
who does want to call in, you can feel free to we'll have you in the background at first, and then we'll get you in as soon as we get done with our thoughts on this topic, which was about can we communicate with ancient ghosts?
dude, I'm like, okay, so I am freaking out here a little bit because this is like I keep hearing things like hearing someone talk other than you, and it's freaking me out. Like dude, this place, man, I tell you, this place, they mess with me so hard sometimes. Like ever since I came here, since I came here, I've been hearing things. I told you, like since I walked in, I've been hearing things. And it makes me feel like I'm crazy. It's it is what it is. It is what it is, guys. Guys, tone down a little bit, or tone it up, whatever you want to do. Go on,
So
just give them some information. Just like wait, we gotta wait. We gotta talk about the topic on hand. You gotta wait, all of you. Okay.
so
Okay.
what do you,
Okay.
yeah,
What?
do you have any thoughts on it? I mean, is there any experience that you have with ancient,
So
so to speak?
I had okay, so there's been times where I've been paranormal investigating and I've gotten things from like spirit boxes and EVPs that almost sounded like a different language. And not even a language I feel like I recognize even. Like at times I don't even know, like almost like it sounds like gibberish to me at times, but maybe it is other languages and maybe it is there is ancient spirits like um we a lot of people like to talk about spirits from like 100 years ago or like 200 years ago, but what about like spirits that are thousands of years old? Like why can't we communicate with them, and why does no
Mhm.
one ever bring that up and like think about that? Okay, you're at a building that was built in the 1800s or whatever, right? But like what if there was more activity and more history that has happened at that location long before the 1800s, even though just on the land itself, not even in the location, just on the land,
Yeah.
before that place was even there. Let's just think about thousands of years ago. What if there's energy still lingering there? What if there's a spirit still there trying to communicate with you?
See, and I'm kind of curious about from a like even like dinosaurs, for instance. Like we joke about that. Oh well, we don't see any ghosts of dinosaurs. But then there's that whole observer effect. Like, has anybody actually tried to see if they could get a dinosaur or something to that effect, or a caveman, or something to that effect on a digital recorder or audio recorder? Like, is
Right.
this something that we actually have to reach out and go, here, Velociraptor, come on, or whatever you do, like, here's some fresh, or like raw steak or something. I don't know.
Yeah. I feel like it's not far out there to try that. Like, we should try that at some point because why not, right? I mean, if you can communicate with the human spirits that were here from a few hundred years ago, why can't you communicate with them? If we know dinosaurs existed, we found dinosaur bones, we found all that, um, why can't there be that when we've had experiences with dogs and cats, right? And animal spirits. We've had experiences with animal spirits. So why can't dinosaurs definitely could, right? I mean, if we had experiences with dogs and cats, or we believe we have, then who's to say that we can't talk to the dinosaurs? Like you said, we could talk to dinosaurs. Why not? Why not? If we're applying the same kind of logic we're using with the dogs and cats, we definitely could. Uh,
I mean, well,
I,
but I'm kind of like
I don't know. Yep, go ahead. Sorry.
oh no, well, I'm kind of like at the same time, I'm thinking, you know, well, for a cat, like when we caught the cat apparition, we weren't looking for the apparition of a cat. We weren't trying to reach out. We weren't calling for a cat. It's just I saw the cat head floating, and I'm like, why is
Yeah.
there a cat? And then of course I heard that somebody else had caught a there were some other people who had caught a cat, but these weren't things that we had caught. So what my thought is that, did somebody believe there was a cat spirit there at Wildwood, for instance? Did they believe there was a cat spirit there and they started calling out to it, and that's what spawned the apparition? Like, now it comes back into play. um did they create said cat apparition and that cat actually never existed there? Like, and on top of that, do we really want a velociraptor, or velociraptor or dilophosaurus running around Wildwood Sanitarium? Could you imagine Dr. Henderson's reaction to that one?
Right.
It's like, I don't even know what to think.
Yeah. Right. Like, yeah. Exactly. Like, what do you even think about that?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's like, yeah, imagine that. Like, that, I mean, the way energy flows, though, I mean, why is it so out there, though? I mean, it really could happen, man. I feel like we could talk to a dinosaur somehow. I just, like, I can't imagine how we do it, though. Like, how you said, like, oh, here's a steak. Like, come here. Like, like, what do you do? Like, what do you do to try to attract it? like to actually, especially like if it's dead, like why would it need food though too? Unless it just remembers that like
Yeah,
instinctually.
yeah, but I have to throw out there, like, we offer to bring stuff to spirits, and they can't physically do anything with it that we know of. Like, why do we bring Tommy a toy? Like, he wants a toy, but why do we bring it to him if there's nothing that he can do with it? Um
True.
I mean, but I mean, maybe there's something spiritual that we don't know, because, like I said, we have the entity that was sitting on a chair that didn't exist. Uh, Is it that we bring a toy there and they can pull energy from the toy and essentially utilize it in some way?
Well, maybe from like even their
Like,
like dimension where they are, they're moving it and they're actually actively doing something with it. But then in ours, it's not really moving at times. But they're like actually able to do something with it as long as we put it there, right? Like it's
yeah,
like just like two a multiple dimension thing going on at the same time, and they're able to like you say you give Tommy Pokemon cards or whatever, and he's able to like play with his Pokemon cards, right? And
yeah, yeah,
like but we don't see it moving. It's just in the same spot. And then maybe like occasionally just like a little shift will happen. You know, like sometimes things will you'll be like, oh, that moved, that's weird. And like that's what happened. Like it was basically almost like a glitch almost. Like it like, it shouldn't have happened. But like that energy kind of pushed through his dimension to ours and made it move a little bit. But in his dimension moved fully.
yeah. I don't know. This can go in like so many different directions. I mean, like, I like, I mean, like Haley was saying about this could play into time not being linear. I love Tom's
Mhm.
response of primal instinct. I mean, that's true, showing the like the meat or something like that, the primal instinct and such.
Right, right.
Um and I mean, and I think Haley, I don't know if Haley agrees with me, but I mean, calling him like a kitty cat.
Yeah, right. Hey, come here, bro. Come here.
Come on, yeah, come over and
Yeah. Yeah, right. Yeah.
come
Come
here,
here.
Vinny. Come on.
Okay. Oh, you're so cute. Oh my god. Oh, all right. Who's a
Um,
cute little velociraptor? Oh my god. Hey, don't bite my face off. Don't bite my face off. Okay. You're a good boy. It's like you get a steak, you get two of them. Okay.
oh, jeez.
Don't bite my face off, you get two, maybe three.
So again, everyone, we are in call in time. If there's something that if you have a paranormal story you'd like to tell us, it doesn't have to be related to this topic. If you have a question for us or you want to chime in on the topic, um, here's the link again. I'll be posting it throughout. The link is back in the chat again. Feel free to call in, and give us your thoughts. Or again, if you have a random paranormal experience that you want to tell us about, again, does not have to be related to this topic. Oh boy, here we go. Tom, meow mix, please deliver. Ah man, here we go. That's gonna be
Yeah,
stuck in my
Alex, yeah, Alex, it's a Lord.
oh
Yes.
man.
Yeah, I remember that.
Wait. Meow mix, please deliver. And you know what?
Yeah.
That's what ultimately made me go. I used to say, I forgot what it was. There was a phrase that I said, and I got it from that too. Well, but I would always end it with saying, "Please deliver." Like, oh man, you opened up like a can of worms there, Tom. um, I need that on a T-shirt. Come here,
Sure. So,
Velociraptor.
yeah. Yeah, yeah, right. Yeah. Hey, we can get it on a t-shirt. I can make that happen. I can make that happen.
Well, you got okay, but then we're gonna put it like Velociraptor, Dilophosaurus, Doctor Henderson, all on with Wildwood Sanitarium in the background. Like,
Yes.
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Yes, yes. We can make it happen. Like, we should get one. We should get a shirt design made up with a dinosaur on it. A wildwood in the background. Why not? That'd be cool. It'd be different. Be different, right? No, you get like a ghostly dinosaur too, like a ghostly apparition dinosaur. Just have a side of it or something, like a T Rex like towering over it, or like like it was like mouth open, like, or something like over the sign, like like with his claw over the sign. And then at the bottom, just be like, "This is not Jurassic Park" or something. Disclaimer or something like, or is that like,
I, yeah, well, I mean, like Dr. Henderson, Dr. Henderson is riding on top of a T-Rex. It's just got the mount. He's got,
yeah,
and
yeah,
like,
yeah, he's
yeah,
might have mounted the T Rex, and then you got
uh,
Dr. Perry's on a Velociraptor on the other side.
yeah, come with me, rookie.
Yeah, yeah, right behind him. Like,
Oh man. Let's see what we got here. Um, Maybe have a little old lady spraying a T-Rex with a spray ball, just saying no, bad kitty.
yeah,
Oh
that's
God.
funny.
Yeah, that's good stuff. That's good
Yeah.
stuff. Um,
So
so
we're at 8:45, huh?
yeah. And again, like I said, we're taking callers. We'll take callers for about the next 30 plus minutes or so before we go into the investigation portion of it. If you have a story, or you want to call, or you have a question, or you want to chime in on the topic, please feel free. Here's the link. It's in the chat. Call on in. Um, oh, here we go. Haley's got a good one here. Tommy with a cowboy hat on, a triceratops.
Mm,
Oh, okay.
yeah, it sounds
I
good.
like.
I love it. I'm down.
What happened? What happened with this Okay, so
I don't know.
we went all over the place, like the spooky tidbits, New Year's, you wearing a weird hat, our
Hey, it's not weird. It's cool. I
the
like it.
the book stuff, and then now, you know,
I'll wear my weird. All right. If this is weird, I'll wear my weird.
um I don't know who is you there, Zach? Oh,
Connection again.
I can hear you. There you are.
Oh, you can hear me?
Okay.
Yeah, I
Can
don't
you
know
hear me,
what
Zach?
happened for a second there. Yeah, like the connection's all
Oh,
spotty, man. I don't know what's going on with it. I don't know. All I'm saying is I
it is
like
what
my
it is.
hat. All right, that's it.
We
But
love your hat.
yes, it's great, dude. It's great. We should just start a thing where we just like wear random hats, like every day. Every time we do this, we just wear a random hat. I want
Yeah.
add a theme to it or something.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I think I changed a lot of outfits in my last episode.
you did. You did. You went to many different themes rapidly.
Don't be weird, be
Be
the
the
one.
weird. Dude, I am the weird, man. I am the weird. I feel like a lot of people can attest to that, but in a good way, in all the best ways. In all the best ways. I feel like it's like I am paranormal, bro. Like I am paranormal. Like let's put it that way. I am paranormal. We're talking about paranormal topic. I am paranormal. Like, and I'm proud of that. I don't even care. Like I like to have fun, man. I just like to be myself. I don't even care. I'm not even afraid of judgment and stuff like that. I really don't care what people think of me, man. I just live like I mean, I try to be somewhat aware of what people think of me because you kind of have to be a little bit, but for the most part, I really just try to just be myself, be open. I feel like everyone should be like that. I feel like life is just way too like unpredictable and it can possibly even be short. It's like we never know what's gonna happen, man. We should just like be the best selves of our best selves all the time, anytime we can, man. Like I've seen way too many people go at all different ages, man. Like you really just gotta enjoy life. That's all I'm saying. You really have to enjoy yourself. Like if like holding back, like, and you feel like you're weird or whatever, like if that makes you feel some type of way, like weird inside, not good and everything, just let it all out, man. Just let it all out because life is way too short to just be holding all those negative emotions. For real, like you got to get all that stuff out. You got the negative emotions. You got to just get that stuff out, man. You really do. You really do. And like I don't know. I just try to live free the best way I can. Best way I can. That's all I'm
Uh,
saying. Rant ended. I could talk about it all day, but we're not gonna talk. I like we're not gonna go on a huge tangent here. I'm just gonna say, just try to love yourself, man. Let's try to like that's all. All right, John. What do you think?
um. Well, I mean, aside from the whole dinosaur thing, I know we jumped towards that because my brain just jumps to dinosaurs and such. But I'm thinking, like, what about even different people from different ancient civilizations and such? Like the Mayans and such. Like, um, there's all these different civilizations, and I'm curious that maybe people have made contact with like the Mayans or something to that effect. Like, maybe that's something that I haven't seen or that I've missed. Maybe they're doing it in other countries, and it's not something that has crossed my desk, so to speak. I don't know. Like, Zach, are you aware of that? Like,
What with like the Mayan? You said about the Mayans?
Well, not even just the Mayans, like other ancient civilizations
It's
out
ancient
there,
civilization.
like, yeah,
Like
ancient Mayans or something like that. Are you aware of anybody that may have already tried to reach out to these civilizations, like in the methods
I
that we use?
I don't know for certain, but like anybody in particular, but I'm sure people have. I never really asked anybody to be honest. But I'm sure people have before. I wouldn't doubt it at all. I feel like it's extremely likely that someone has.
Yeah, I almost feel like that's something that we that I should definitely take a look into and see if anybody has tried that. Because personally, I've never heard of it, and maybe somebody has. Like, I would be surprised if out of what is it, 8 billion people in the world, not one person has tried it.
Yeah.
Um, but then again, it's a strange world. Who knows? Maybe nobody has. Maybe people have just talked about it like we are right now, and nobody has even actually done it yet.
Right.
I don't know. I don't know what to think on that.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like what we're thinking about can't be unique. I feel like some people have thought about it. There's no way we're the only ones that are like, oh, like let's talk, let's see if we can communicate with some ancient civilizations, or even having the thought of it. I feel like there's had to be other people that have the same thought. Like it's like ever since like this paranormal investigating stuff, especially, has become in like the mainstream and like mainstream media and stuff like that, especially like what, like in the early 2000s and stuff. Really, like that's what really started to pop off in like the mainstream media, right? I felt like there's had to be at least a handful of people who have tried to communicate with like very ancient spirits, at least.
Yeah, well, even from like even from like biblical and such like that. Like, could you imagine talking to Moses or Noah?
Right.
Hey, tell me a bit about this flood. Like,
Yeah. Right. Tell me about the arc, right? Like, it's like
oh yeah, tell me how. Yeah, tell me about
yeah,
that.
like yeah, we're like how that happened, like right? Yeah, no, seriously, that would be an interesting experience. It's like even here though at Wildwood, to say they often talk about religion, and I wonder if like we could ever even try to get them to communicate with any of these religious figures, known figures. I wonder if that's a possible thing. I like, it's something to consider. I guess we could probably try at some point.
I mean,
Why not?
I've talked to some people who claim that they've interacted with that they could call upon Mother Mary. Now, I mean, I'll be honest with you. I'm and I don't use this word lightly because I can't stand the word. I'm very skeptical of that because that's a huge figure. Like, Mother Mary is, just like when you think of Mother Mary, like, you not up there with Jesus, but basically, it's a huge, like, head honcho spirit, so to speak.
Right, right,
So to me, that's almost like trying to reach out to some of those like gods or goddesses or the father or what have you, or what have you. So I'm not sure about that. But again, I can't, as a researcher. I mean, for belief wise, I roll my eyes. From a researcher side, I have to go, well, what if? What if? Because I would be the one that would sit there and go, no, no, that's not happening. And then all of a sudden, something happens that shows that it really did happen, and then I'm going to be eating my own words.
right.
So it's tough. It's tough. Let's see. What are the chances that we heard an odd grunt or something, and it was a man before true verbal language was even? Oh, so you're talking more like
Yeah,
um
like Neanderthal or something.
interesting.
Almost like, yeah, like, I mean, it's possible. I wouldn't say it's impossible. Like, I wouldn't write it off as being completely impossible. It's definitely possible. I feel like native warriors drumming, talking in the bushes at a location.
Hmm.
What do I want to talk about?
Oh yeah, Tom.
Interesting. I can't it doesn't say what if anymore. Enough anymore.
I
Yeah, no,
I
you're right.
thousand
No, you're
percent.
right, Tom.
Yep.
Yeah, everybody thinks we know everything. We don't know everything though. For some
Well,
reason, like our society is under the impression that we just know it all. It's so strange. It's the weirdest. It's the weirdest thing. Like that we're blanketed. That like I feel like we're just conditioned to think that. You know, like they try to make you think in America, especially, they make you try to think that we already have it all figured out. Like there's nothing else you can discover. We already got it all figured out. Like that's what they kind of almost try to convince you of growing up. But it's not true. It's like the furthest thing from the fucking truth. Like we don't even have most of our ocean discovered. We don't even know what's down there. A lot of it. We're discovering new stuff all the time. They just discovered a dinosaur egg that actually had an embryo in it, apparently. Like it's like all this stuff like a live embryo, like it was alive. Like it was literally like still like alive. Like it was still intact. Like not fully alive, but it was intact enough where it was like not fossilized. Like it was like literally like it wasn't alive, but it was like enough to be like studied and not like it wasn't like ash or like frozen up or fossilized or anything like that, which is pretty crazy. You know, and they're always finding new creatures all the time. I would see all this stuff all the time. I see it online and everything, and like I and then space is just a whole other topic. We know we know so very little about what the hell is actually going on out there, let alone on our own planet. We don't even know what's going on our own planet fully, let alone what's going on out there. You know, it's just like they try to make you, for some reason, the way our society just kind of set up is they make you think small. They want you to think small, and they want you to not reach for the stars. Essentially, they don't want you to think outside the box. They just want you to be a good worker bee, and that's it. Like that's how we're taught. The school system, the public school system, how it's set up, was set up a long time ago to create factory workers, and that's pretty much it. Like it was meant to teach you basic knowledge so that you could basically just do basic math, basic reading comprehension, basic all that and everything, so you could just work. So you go work for somebody else. That's what they teach you. That's
well,
what
and
it is. That's what it's set up as.
yeah, and I love Tom's comment. This is actually one of my favorite comments, and I 1,000% side with this. Or when an up and coming researcher says "what if," but as it contradicts the accepted theory as facts and gets blacklisted for not following the agenda, like that right there. That's the thing. Anybody who go through history right now. When it comes down to the scientific community, even history, um, but speaking from a science standpoint, yes. How many times have we heard? Like, I'll use medical since I was not in the medical field, but I worked at a hospital, not doing medical stuff. But how many times have we heard that? For instance, we heard cancer is caused by this. Then a group of scientists comes along and says, no, cancer is not caused by this. It's actually caused by this. And then a group of scientists comes along and says, well, kind of is both. There are so many moments where a truth became false, sometimes became truth again, or a partial truth. Sometimes it became completely ruled out and it was completely incorrect in the first place. It's gone all over the place, and we have to accept that in the paranormal field, which we don't really have facts right now. There's going to be moments where, you know, like we started off believing that ghosts are X, Y, and Z, where in actuality, ghosts might be ABC. We really don't know. So I love, um, uh, I absolutely love that stuff. I think that's I completely agree with you, Tom, 1000%. Um, so um, hey Olivia, uh, we have Olivia in the house for a bit.
Hey,
She said, um, again, for about another 15 minutes, we're going to accept callers for about another 15 minutes. And then we're going to get into the investigation portion of it. There's the link right there. Anybody who wants to call in, who has if you have a paranormal story you want to tell us, if you want to ask Zach and I a question, or if you want to chime in on the topic, feel free to chime in. We're only going to accept for about another 15 minutes, and then we're going to get into the investigation portion of this.
we can
Um,
we can go into it early too. We don't have to um just wait 15 minutes. Like if we want, we can go and save like in 5 minutes.
well,
We don't have to do it right at. We don't have to do just 45. I feel like doing just 45 too. It's just like not a whole lot of time to even investigate too, as
Well, no,
well.
we'll continue. We'll keep it open. Like I said, I'm given until the end of the last Tuesday of this month. If we get no callers or lack of callers, then I'm going to take the caller thing out,
Yeah.
and we're going to shorten the show to maybe about an hour, if that.
Right. Yeah.
So,
We'll just wait where we are right now. Yeah. We just don't have the numbers sadly to really get out there. We got so I didn't end up going live on TikTok. I had some issue with it. I'm trying to figure out how to go live on TikTok and YouTube and all that at once. If we go on TikTok, I feel like if I can get it set up to go on TikTok, I thought I had it set up, but okay. So what happened was the camera to my webcam. Apparently, it wanted me to have my webcam on there, but for some reason, it won't let me have it on this program. My webcam set up and Restream at once. I don't know why,
yeah.
but it's making me have to do that to go live on my TikTok here.
Yeah.
I don't know, but I don't know, man. Like the problem is, it's like with YouTube is people don't scroll into live streams. I think that's the issue like we're having here. Like we got our few people in, and it's a lot of it's from Facebook and stuff like that, and some people we know. Um,
Well,
but
this is
like
stuff.
on like
This is stuff we
TikTok, for
could.
instance,
This is
well,
stuff we could
TikTok, for
talk.
instance, you could scroll into live stream stuff. You could just be scrolling and then you can just stumble upon your friend's live stream or a new live stream in general. You know,
Well, this
I
is
scroll through new ones all the time.
yeah. This is stuff we could discuss offline, though.
Oh yeah,
Um,
I know. I'm sorry, I'm just get off topic here. I know, like, yeah, we'll talk about it later. I'm just kind of explaining to our audience too, even though because I know some of them are content creators too, though. You know, so just kind of talk to them. But yeah, we'll talk about we'll get more into the topic at hand here about the ancient ghosts.
yeah.
I'm gonna see if I can talk to the spirits here and see if like what they think. You know what they think. You know, because I know we've had some native spirits here at times. People have gotten in contact with them. I know that's been a thing that's happened. So it'd be cool to ask the spirits here some questions like Henderson or Perry and see like what they think, what thoughts they have on all of it.
Yeah, well, I don't even think I've seen I haven't seen any of the equipment go off behind you, so I mean, maybe we could try to ask some questions,
Yeah,
right now and see if maybe they respond.
yeah, we could. Um, yeah. So I mean, if they have any questions, like you guys just heard me talking, so if I need the spirits of Wildwood here, if you guys have any thoughts on that, like if could you let us know by either the equipment in the back there or just make some kind of audible noise that everyone could hear. If you have anything to add, and we can go into it further. Just give it a minute here. Oh, not really hearing too much, but I mean, I keep hearing weird things through my headset, but I don't know if everyone else is hearing it.
That
I
was
hear
my
strange
check.
things. Well, I figured that was something, but before that, I figured that was you.
Did but you have the static dome behind you too, right? That's
Yeah,
where the
the
purple
static
light is.
dome. Yeah, and then the REM pod there as well, the coffin one. Yeah, they sound quiet tonight. They're kind of quiet. But before I got here, though, I was hearing a lot of weird noises. So I don't know.
Hmm.
We'll see what happens. We'll see.
Yeah,
I'll
maybe
see
they're
if
just
I
not.
can.
Maybe they're just
Huh?
not down with you right now. Maybe they're scattered throughout the building.
Could be, yeah, for sure.
Um. Huh. So, I mean, yeah, that's what of course, we'll end up asking them if you know if they've heard any, what you call it, if they've heard about this before. I'd be interested to see if they, excuse me, if they actually know or have actually seen any of the spirits from way back when. Like, have they gotten a chance to meet George Washington, or you know uh, people from those times? I mean, even going further back, like I'm curious as to how far back they can see things. But then again, maybe could they even go back and see the dinosaurs? Like, or is there a limitation? And see, that's the other thing too I'm thinking about is, what if it comes to a point that if you're not trying to communicate with the spirits, like if part of keeping spirits going is the living, like let's say it's the living, we're trying to make contact, we exist and they can feed off of that, but the moment we cease to exist, do they cease to exist? Like, do they start to wind down, or as a spirit gets older, so to speak, does their vibration change to the point that they become non-existent? Like their vibration just stops, the consciousness splits apart, and it becomes something else? Or are they do they vibrate at such a level that they're on another plane beyond the other spirit's plane? Like, that's what I'm curious about, is how all this works, right?
Hmm.
I don't know.
It's hard to say, honestly. Just one of those like things, man. It's just something that's widely like up in the air. Just like it's hard to really like tell for certain. Honestly, I don't really know what to say on it. Honestly, I just all I know is that some things in the future that we got coming up might be able to help us with a lot of different information. I'm not gonna talk about it, but you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, 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 yeah. No, I know. This, the things that are getting set up are actually incredible for this year, and I look forward to that stuff. I
Oh,
mean, we can't talk about it right
it's gonna
now,
be a
but
big. It's gonna be a big year. Yeah, we got some things that we have planned out with some people, but we can't really talk about right now.
yeah,
Because like there are definitely some new things that are gonna change the paranormal field. I think honestly, I think it's gonna change a lot of what people are doing.
yeah.
I
No,
think it's gonna make a huge impact. Honestly, the things this guy is doing, people are definitely gonna want to try to copy it 100%. But like, I'm not going to speak about it at all.
yeah.
Like, it's going to be interesting. We'll just say that it's definitely going to be interesting.
So I
Like,
just want,
I look forward to it, and like, I hope he does everything he can to make sure we're good at. He's good at everything because like, dude's going to be successful. He's going to be really successful, and I look forward to all the things that come in the future with this and everything. And I just want to hype you guys up for it. Like, it's going to be great. That's it. That's all you need to know. Just wait. Like, just wait.
yeah.
You're gonna love it. I feel like everyone's gonna love it.
Um, and I just want it real quick, for Olivia. She said, "So I had a spirit once tell me they seen my deceased grandpa waiting on my grandma. That spirit lived in the UK while we live over here in the US." Um, Tom brings up another a good point about, like, and I go, no, this is in reference to that frequency thing I was talking about, like the sound of a bell fading out.
So they'll
Um,
figure it out. Yeah.
Haley, so recently I found stories from a lot of White House staff. They claim to have seen former presidents and one wife.
Yeah, I've heard that too with White House staff and everything. I've heard that before actually. The whole White House thing. I've heard that they've seen past like presidents and stuff like that and people that have worked there and I've heard of that before.
I'm wondering,
Um I
do
watched a
they
lot of different videos and stuff and heard stories about that.
It's almost like Haley may have just given us our next topic, or one of the next topics at least.
Yeah, that could be cool. I've had people even tell me and claim that they've gotten in contact with like past presidents and stuff like that at like historical landmarks, like actual like well-known places, like also like Gettysburg, for instance, like the Gettysburg Address and all that stuff with Lincoln and everything. I've had people claim to get in contact with Lincoln, but I don't know how like viable that is, that source of information and everything. I don't know because just people could say anything, too. That's just it. That's the hard part about paranormal stories as well, is because people could just kind of say whatever, and it could be true or not. You don't even really know,
Yeah.
especially if they have like no video evidence or no like actual data or anything to back it up. Like, who's to say if they're not just making it up to impress you, right?
Um. Yeah. So, real quick before we get ready to go into the investigation or the investigation portion of this, Tom did submit a meme. So we definitely need to bring that up. Let's see here.
All right, sounds good. But
Let's see. Let me find this. Da-da-da. I present to you Zach. oh, it's still uploading.
yes. I love it. I look like an anime character too. I kind of do.
Isn't it? Oh yeah, we were talking about anime to go.
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh,
That's great.
that's awesome, Tom. Yeah, between you and Olivia, you both send some of like the best memes.
That's
Uh,
funny.
you
That's
look
great.
absolutely amazing, Zach.
Oh, I do, man. Hold on, let me turn on the heater.
He says show the other one. There was
A
another
little
one?
bit.
Did I miss something here? Um
All right, we're probably gonna get an investigation here soon, right? I
oh
mean, it's 9:12.
wait a minute. Yeah, he sent another one. I didn't know he sent another one. I got this one's good. This one, like, this is right up our alley, Zach. This one, in my opinion, is right up our alley. Let's
What is it?
see. Let me replace it here. Gotta catch them all, Zach.
Yeah, Pokemon, yes. Pokemon. I just saw that to my son. You like that? I think it's funny.
That's awesome.
I love that.
Somehow your attire fits that entire thing.
Yeah, right.
Oh man,
Straight up Pokemon, I
that's
guess.
awesome.
Or
Tom,
Pokemon. I always call it Pokemon. I know it's like pronounced Pokemon. I always call it Pokemon. I don't know.
my dad for the longest time called it Pokemon, and that
My
aggravated.
mom does that too.
Yeah,
My
that
mom does that too. She does the same thing. My mom still does that.
I think. Well, my father, once Jeremy and I corrected him over the years. I think he just did it after that, just to bug us.
Yeah, probably.
Pokemon. I was like, oh my.
Pokemon.
I was like,
Yeah.
but that's awesome. Thank you for sending those, Tom. Those are absolutely amazing. Some good memes for the new year. Well, it's 9:14.
Yeah. Get into the investigation part
Yeah,
then.
yeah. Let's go
Yeah.
ahead and get ready for the investigation portion of it.
All right, let me just put my phone in this. Me and my horns. Ran me like, oh. I got this hat at Penhurst, the Penhurst Paranormal Convention.
Oh, really?
Yeah, from a vendor there. Yeah.
right, and I
Um,
did send you the link. So for
all
the
right, yeah,
chat,
I'm getting there.
we're gonna get ready to go into the investigation. I'm gonna get ready to put the chat up on the chat up on screen. Um, I know exactly, Tom. Oh. Hang on, let me pull out. Or, whoops, wrong thing.
Sorry, guys.
Okay, let me. I'm getting everything set up here. Just give me 1 second.
Just put my coat on. My
Uh,
coat on. It's cold.
get the chat up on screen here.
All right.
All right, and again, as always, if the chat wants to call in for the investigation, you're more than welcome to. We'll have you in for about 5 to 10 minutes or so if you want to interact with Zach and the spirits of Wildwood. If not, um, you can
Grab
also
some things.
you could also send your questions into the chat as well. Other than that, Zach, I will leave it to you.
All right, I'm grabbing just a few things here. I'm not trying to grab too much. So I don't really have room to carry a lot of stuff. So
No, you're good.
um, trying to think of where to go. Go upstairs. Actually, you know what? Let's go back. Let's go in the basement. So in the basement, here's our new gurney. I'll show everybody on live. We just got the antique mall. The Salmake
Ooh.
Antique Mall. Nice and pretty. Check that out. It's another place to take naps and go for rides. All right, so we're in the basement. Turn the heat down. It should turn off. Furnace should turn off. But for now, I'm just gonna place this stuff down here. Got the REM pod, static dome. Let's try if we see if we can get some stuff on the gurney. Get some stuff happening here, possibly. All right, so I know I'm really shaky. My bad. All right, so Spirits of Wildwood. If anyone's down here with us, could you let your presence be known? We have our static dome over there. We got the REM pod. Can make any noises throughout the building. Let me know you're here as well. Pretty much anything. Yeah, the gurney is I don't know how old this gurney is exactly. I really don't know. And I actually don't even know where it came from. It just says on here, a sticker. I found a sticker on it. It says Health Research Inc. You can't really see because the camera's not focusing, but it's kind of hard to see. It's probably backwards actually on the camera. It says Health Research Inc. You can't even read it on the camera, but yeah, Health Research Inc. And then it has some numbers, 4528. I don't know what that's about. I'm not sure what like that means, Health Research Inc. I don't know if it's like just something that's just slapped on there just to basically make it look more authentic or something. I'm not sure. Oh, I don't know. The owner of it, like I told my friend Caden who got it to ask the owner of connection. Am I good?
Yeah, you're back.
I lost connection for a second, huh? I don't know why it keeps coming out like that. What's going on? Feels like it's happened more than usual. It's super quiet tonight, though. It's really quiet. It just like it's weird. Like ever since I started streaming, it just feels quieter and lighter too. But when I first got in here, it felt like kind of eerie. Felt weird. I don't know. A sewing machine here. Can't really see it though. Waiting. Do any of you want to communicate with us tonight? Anyone? Does anyone want to make any noises for us? Do Could you tap somewhere? Could you walk somewhere? Could you hit something? Hmm. I'm just gonna walk around. I'm gonna walk around to see if I can like figure things happen. Try something different. Do I make
Yeah,
it
that
weird?
works. That works. It's oddly silent right now.
It's just really, really quiet. Yeah, just like I don't know. It's strange. I'm gonna go walk around. I'm just gonna go walk around and see if I can basically get stopped anywhere and just be like, huh, like this is. I feel like I should do something here. I actually do that at when I go to locations, like other locations and everything. I'll literally just go and I'll just walk around, just like until I feel like compelled to stop for some reason.
No, it sounds like a good idea.
All right. Let's go upstairs. Oh, I'm feeling something more up here actually. Just going up even the stairs.
You broke up
It's
a bit.
weird.
What happened, Zach?
I felt something like as soon as I was going up the stairs there. Heaviness, very heavy. Adult room.
Okay, I'm gonna mark something at this point. Did anybody else hear that in the chat? I thought I heard a little girl laughing.
Wait, what?
Just as I was coming on to mark the time, I heard a little girl laughing. Did anybody else in the chat hear what I heard?
Moose. This is a little too close to the heater. I didn't hear anything.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go back and listen to that because that just caught me off guard.
I'm just moving this quick away from the heater. It's a little too close for comfort to that. It's like getting really warm. I don't like that.
Got the common historian in the house. Welcome, brother. And
Hey,
yeah, no
welcome.
problem. Glad you're here.
I love that you guys come in, our regulars and everything. We appreciate you guys. No, I say that all the time. We really do appreciate you guys. I'm gonna get us on TikTok eventually. I just gotta get it all figured out. TikTok and everything. Going on up here. Is that chestnut? Just want to unplug that. Exploring with Zach. Exploring with Zachary.
What's
What?
Are you feeling anything on the third floor? Or like does it still feel heavy?
The second floor felt heavier. To be honest.
Where was the heavy feeling? Was that more like by the stairs at the top of the stairs, or where were you getting it?
What, on the second floor?
Yeah.
What, on the second floor?
Yeah.
Um, Mostly like when I first went up the stairs, and then like in the seance room area. Like around the seance room area. Not so much the doll room. More in the doll room, it kind of went away. And then like basically everywhere but the doll room really on the second floor actually. It was just a bit more intense, especially on the stairs coming up. It almost felt like someone was waiting for me to go up those stairs. Like was waiting right there. That's what it felt like.
Maybe we should try there then, or at least like around the seance, just somewhere on the second room. Maybe not the doll room, but if
Yeah, let me get some of these lights off here. I might turn all these on. Hold on. Just put them all on here.
I mean, especially if the feeling's different there.
Mm-hmm. Well, let me. Yeah, we'll go in that next to the seance room there with the boards you got there, Ouija boards and all that. The second floor kitchen area.
Oh yeah, okay, I know what you're talking about.
Because you guys heard the little girl laugh, whatever. We should definitely.
Well, Tom says he thought he heard like a a creek, I think it was. So it might have just been the floor when you were walking in there. I mean,
Oh, maybe, yeah, the floor is loud
yeah,
here. It could
it's more
definitely
than
been the
possible it
floor.
was that. I want to go back and review
Yeah,
it just to be sure, but
it could have
yeah.
been the floor for sure. Yeah, for sure. I mean, I could just like, I mean, even just like walking in here, this floor doesn't really make that much noise though compared to the other. I don't know. Doesn't squeak as much in here. Oh, let's see what happens. Let's just put some stuff out here. Let's see what happens.
For our chat, if you have any questions as well, if you want to submit any questions or call in, feel free. If you have any questions for the spirits. Yeah, no, I appreciate the call out, Tom. It's more than possible. I mean, um, we'll take a look at it and see what happen. See what may have come out of that.
I put it like it was like around that area, right? Like when I was walking in the doorway, that's when you guys kind of heard. So I feel like I put it right there.
Yeah, yeah.
Then we got the static dome over here. And it's so weird because I kept hearing stuff when we were on the stream in my headphones. I kept felt like I was hearing talking and noises around me. But now, since I got off of that and everything, I haven't heard nothing, dude. It just was so quiet. Like it's just super quiet, like eerily quiet here. Like it's just weird. I'm getting feelings. Like I feel them, like in here especially. Like in here and like a seance room, I have strong feelings over here. Like the third floor, I did not feel as much. I did not feel in the basement. I didn't feel as much, but on the second floor, I'm feeling a lot of energy going on here.
Let's see. Maybe we'll get something here then.
I feel like they're hanging out on the second floor here, but I'm also like I'm just getting the feeling they don't really want to communicate tonight. It just seems like that. It's almost like ever since I really came in here today, actually, just almost like an unwelcome vibe. It's just like a like come on really type thing. Like they just don't. I just don't think they're ready tonight to communicate. They just don't seem like they are. But it's like, other nights we'll at least hear like something. We'll hear something or they'll give us some kind of response where they feel like they're ready. And I just want to know, like the spirits of Wildwood, if you could just even give me one clear indication that you don't want me to be here right now and you don't want me to communicate with you, if you could just give me anything, I would appreciate it. I'll respect it. Like I can get out of here. I can get out of here soon. I could just go talk with John. I can stop the investigating in general. Like we can stop. That was me. That creep was me. I just walked. I have this heater right behind me, but I'm not hearing anything. You know what? One thing that was weird earlier is about 5 minutes into our stream, I was looking out the corner of my eye and I seen in reflection something move in the reflection that wasn't me.
Interesting.
On the window next to me, on the window, like right to the corner of my eye, the window, I seen a reflection, in the window, and I seen something move when I looked at it. Like I shifted my eyes towards it, and I seen something move, and it wasn't me because I didn't move at all at that time. Just like what I mean about the whole going back to like, it almost seems like they're avoiding me, like they're trying to intentionally avoid me. for whatever reason.
Just out of curiosity, I don't know if anybody saw yet. Just like, since it's kind of a on a random note. Have we shown a video of the new heater?
Oh, I don't really think so. I mean, I've seen pictures and stuff.
Yeah, the new second floor heater for Wildwood.
Yeah, that's it right there. It's
Yeah, that
pretty
looks really
nice.
nice. Yeah,
Yeah, it's really nice. The
definitely.
paint smell's going away. I bet, like the paint smell, the newer paint smell, it's going away. It's not as bad.
So for the spirits of Wildwood, if you could any of the equipment that you could potentially activate, we're not going to be
Do you
investigating
hear
too long.
that?
No, I didn't. I was talking. What'd you hear?
Oh, someone's talking about me. Sorry. I don't know. I have a ring in my ear. Right ear.
Wait, what?
I just have ringing in my right ear. But
Oh,
it wasn't that kind of ringing. It was a different kind of ringing. It wasn't like oh, this is my ear ringing. This is a different kind of ringing, I think.
let me.
So someone's talk about me.
I don't know. It's what I'm seeing here, ringing in
Or
the
I need to
right.
pay attention. It's something I need to figure out. I
So
think it's
it's
someone talking about me. I think it's Brooke.
so it says ringing in the right ear is often interpreted as spiritual message signifying good fortune, communication from spirit guides, or a call to spiritual awakening.
Oh, okay. I always took it as someone was talking about me. So I was kind of like, when that happens. Because usually someone will pop in my head and then usually like, I don't know.
Well, and that's specific to the right ear. Supposedly, that's what it means. Ringing in the ringing in the left ear. I'm looking it up has a slightly different meaning to it. So,
Hmm.
what's the block spell? What did they spell? Hopefully, nothing something inappropriate. Oh, okay. Yep. I saw you move
That's
the camera up so fast. It wasn't.
it's okay. You can't even read it. It's backwards on that, right?
Yeah, yeah. I was able to see what it was. Okay.
That's actually yeah, Brooks boss is here. A coworker. Boss lady.
So first off, for the spirits of Wildwood, I know we didn't get a chance yet. I just wanted to wish you a happy new year. Sorry we weren't active last week, but it's great to have an opportunity to talk with you this year. That's a good possibility, Haley.
Yeah, I think they're just chilling too.
Kind of like playing a hide and seek game almost.
You hear that?
No, I missed it. What was it?
Kind of just sound like faint like footsteps. Sound like over there.
Where's that? Or oh, that's towards the doll room.
Yeah.
So Zach has equipment that's laying out in the kitchen right now. Do you mind setting one of those off just to let us know? Have you ever met any of the
Sorry.
Oh, bless you. Have you met any of the spirits that are from like way back then? Like, have you met any of the past presidents? Um, like George Washington. Are you able to see spirits or interact with spirits from time periods that are hundreds, if not thousands, of years ago? Static Dome doing anything either? Or
No, I just heard like sound like talking. That was me.
hmm.
I just heard talking. I can't understand what I was saying though, but I heard talking and like sound like another floor maybe.
On another floor, you said?
Yeah.
Do you guys like, or have you guys ever seen a dinosaur ghost? I mean, we did talk and joke about that, but I mean, out of all seriousness, can you set off any of the equipment indicating that you've come across a dinosaur?
Static dome here. Let's try. Yeah, the activity's been weird today. They've definitely been avoiding us, I feel like I said.
The team that was there last night, did they report any high level of activity? Do you know?
Uh, that was weird. Did you hear that?
No, I didn't.
Almost sounded like some like shuffling. That was weird. But I don't know if they did or not. They didn't really say. I know that the group that was here a few days ago, like the one before the last one, um, they they had some good stuff happening. And then the group, like 5 days ago, 4 or 5 days ago, they ran out the place because they're scared.
That's somehow cool. Like I scary moment, but cool at the same time.
Yeah, on the
Um,
third floor, apparently two people ran out.
so hey, Haley asks, Dr. Henderson, are you too busy riding your T Rex to answer my question? Go ahead, set off
This
the
might
EMF,
be.
set off the sensors. Are you busy riding your T Rex? Now, if all that starts going off,
That's just me moving all this stuff. I just this table is just way too close for comfort to this heater. Like that's why I'm just like moving it over because it was heating up a lot.
okay, I'm going to mark right there too. I thought I heard a woman speaking. So I'm going to mark that. I don't know if Chad, if you heard that, if maybe that sounded like a squeak again, but it was very quick. It only sounded like maybe a word or two, if it was actual talking.
Hmm. And the battery just popped right out of that thing, huh? I just heard sound like a woman too. Weird. It's weird. It's weird. Like I just like hear random things sometimes, but I don't know. Muffled. It's very muffled stuff. It's not like I don't understand it. Can't understand what they're saying. This place makes me feel like I'm genuinely crazy sometimes. Like like I'll be here and I like literally they'll make me feel insane. Like I'll feel like crazy, but like I know I'm not though. Like I know I'm a little off, but like I know the things I hear and stuff. It's real because I won't hear this stuff like anywhere else, or like I'll be at home, I won't hear stuff like that, or you know.
I figure maybe
Yeah.
we figure we'll.
What?
I figure we'll try maybe for another like 4 minutes or so, and then we'll conclude the investigation portion.
Oh, dude, that was so weird.
What happened?
I just like walked into Tommy's room here, and like I just got hit with like a wave of like a lot of energy, and the corner of my eye, and I looked down the stairs. I seen a shadow figure dart down the stairs, like almost went around me and down.
Almost sounds like Haley's comment that she said playing cat and mouse with you. Maybe in fact that's what's happened.
I literally think this was happening. They're just like running from me for some reason. Because now, like at first, the room felt like a lot of energy. It was heavy, and like I said, I seen out the corner of my eye, like shadow figure dart down the stairs. It's like they're running from me.
You
Yeah,
don't have to
Tommy's
be.
got Pokemon cards. Look, someone gave him Pokemon cards.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
Ooh, Zapdos.
yeah, Zapdos. And then
Shiny.
this one, I don't know what this one is. But it's this one too.
Oh,
Oh, it's a Pikachu. Looks like it looks
it's not a
like a
Pikachu.
Halloween one.
No, it's
A Mimikyu.
yeah. It looks
Mimikyu it
like
says.
it looks like it looks like a Pikachu, but it's not a Pikachu.
Yeah, Mimikyu it says. It's almost like a Ditto type thing or transforms. Seems like.
Spirits don't need you don't need to run from Zach. Zach didn't shave his beard. It looks great. So I mean,
Thank you.
only gonna give about 2 minutes or so, and then we're gonna.
Well, I'm gonna head down now, but I'm gonna still try to communicate. I gotta get this washed off. This whole chalkboard paint wall from 2025 and get a 2026 one going. I'm gonna show you guys this. I know I'm really be able to read it, but I'm gonna read it to you. All right, let's see. And we got a lot of people coming through. It's really crazy. This book is almost filled out. The second book's almost filled out, dude. All right, so this is one I was telling you about. You can't really read it, but so it had an incredible night. This is on 1/9/2026. Had an incredible night. Two of the guys we came with saw something on the third floor that freaked them out so bad they ran out of the house and left. Awesome night. Lots of activity. That says.
I
And
love the part.
then
I love the part where they said awesome, like awesome, like they really enjoyed it. I was like, two of my friends got scared out of the building. Awesome, dude.
yeah, right, right, right. And then so on 1/11/26, great activity in the basement. I wonder if the spirit is attempting to say horror and not horror. Bill and I were here on 1/2 with the others, the people that were here for the public investigation and came back. Said the word horror captured on Spirit Talker several times. Amazing evidence in basement. I believe that says presence felt. Sorry, I'm having trouble reading it a little bit. Presence. It's just their handwriting. Presence felt beyond interviewer. Wait, what? I'm not even sure whether this is the last scribble. But while doing Estes method and tub, questions and answers correspond to or being seen and caught on camera. And this is it says third floor felt a little creepy. Bill, I think it says Bill. Bill was God, I can't read this right. But so Bill was horrified, I believe that says, and verbalized that immediately after a knock from the attic door and pounding noise on locked door in doctor's office. Wildwood never disappoints. We'll be back soon. Thanks, Zach and Brooke, our amazing host and truly passionate about this location. All the best. I had trouble reading that, but yeah, they had a great time. May it possibly just been me because I'm really tired. These kids haven't been letting me sleep. It's okay.
All right. Do you wanna
I can hop
or
back on, yeah.
do you want me to switch you back onto the other camera
Yeah.
or
Yep.
okay, I'll take this one out. Okay. Whoop. There we go. All right. Well, I mean, once we started talking more and asking questions, that's when you started reporting more like footsteps and like
Hello?
s- some noises and stuff like that. So I mean, it seemed like it started to pick up slowly towards the end.
There we go. Talk.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah, I was saying it seemed like that towards the end everything was picking up like when we were starting to ask questions and where you were starting to hear like shuffling, some
Yeah.
footsteps, stuff like that.
Oh yeah, it was weird. Like they were just playing around with me or something, man. I guess definitely just playing some games or running away from me or what. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I just think they're just not in the mood today to communicate. They just don't wanna. They're just not feeling it. It's okay though.
Yeah, I mean it happens. I mean it just you get your really busy nights and then there's nights like tonight where, there's kind of lack of.
Hmm.
So, I mean, it is what it is, unfortunate,
Yeah.
but I mean at least there were some things that kind of happened to a degree.
Right.
But yeah, I mean we're going to get ready to bring this episode to a close. We're about, 7 minutes out from concluding the episode. So, um I mean, we have some ideas for topics and such. And of course, we need to get some more pictures out there to get the memes and
Yeah.
stuff going. We got to get some new pictures out there for
Yeah,
everybody.
for sure. We need more memes. We need more memes. We need the memes. We crave the memes.
Yeah, we crave the memes.
We crave the memes. We dream of the memes. We dream of memes.
We also have our first special guest of the year um on the 27th, I believe. We have
Nice.
a special guest that's going to be at Wildwood Sanitarium that is coming for ParaClue. So we're going to be looking forward to speaking with them and seeing, you know, learning some things that they might be doing, and they're going to be spending 2 nights at Wildwood Sanitarium. So that's going to be exciting to see what happens with them. I'm not sure if it's been their first time, if it's their first time there or not. I'm not too familiar with them. I know Zach, they were talking more with you. So
Are you talking about um those YouTubers? What are you talking about?
there
Which
was the
ones?
I don't remember. It's one of the ones or the ones for this month that took the ParaClue offer, the 250.
Yeah, I would have to look if it was booked through media. It was probably them. I think. Yeah,
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Oh, well,
I
maybe it
think it
is.
was. Yeah. I think they've been here before. They've been here
Oh,
before.
okay.
Yeah,
Um,
but it'll be interesting to see how that goes. It'll
yeah.
be cool. Like I honestly like they know what they're doing and stuff. They're definitely like established investigators. They know what they're doing. Everything. It'll be interesting to see what they get.
Yeah, and
They know they do this often. They go to a lot of locations and everything. So
yeah, and Tom, yeah, it is your homework. Better
it
get started
is.
working on those memes.
It is. Get on that homework, man. You're a
Uh,
meme making machine.
yeah, yeah, that's yeah, and again, anybody who wants to submit memes of Zach and I, or anyone from the Wildwood crew, and if you want to send in paranormal evidence as well, you can either direct message myself or Zach on Facebook. You can email us at paraclue2025@gmail.com.
I'm so sorry. I did not mean to do that. I am so sorry. I hit my keyboard, my arrows on my keyboard on accident, and it went down. I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to do that. I just like actually like smacked it. I didn't mean to do that. My
So
bad. You're like freaking out for a second.
yeah.
But my
Um,
bad.
so again, you can send it either, like I said, direct message, or email us paraclue2025@gmail.com. Um, and again, um, we're trying for 2 more weeks. We'll be accepting callers for both the investigation and the 45-minute period where people can call in and interact, chime in, give us paranormal stories. It's again, this show is meant to be a community related thing where people can call in and interact. It's not about just Zach and I, or just one person per show. It's meant to be for everybody who wants to call in, and for all of us to be able to talk and have a good time, and potentially learn some new things. Um, so
That was weird, dude. I literally felt like someone was walking behind me. Like
well, I
I
mean,
could feel the pressure behind my feet. I could literally feel the pressure behind my feet.
yeah.
That was so weird. That's what I was like, what the for a second, that was so weird.
Um, Again, for anybody that is interested in pre-ordering the Paranormal Puzzle Path to Communication book, you can reach out to me. It's $25 per pre-order. That's going to be for the author copies. Once I get them, I'm going to sign them. I'm going to put a message in there for everybody, and then I'll send them out to everybody. The books should be received in February. They take some time to print. Once it's fully published, it'll take another 2+ weeks for them to print the book and then also send it to me, which then means also I have to sign, do the stuff, and then send it back out. So it could take about 3 to 4 weeks before you get your copy. But I'm going to be trying to put out one large order per month, depending on depending on the amount of purchases and such. I plan on sending some to Wildwood Sanitarium as well for their store. But keep in mind that if you buy it directly off of the Amazon site, it's going to probably cost. I'm not gonna say probably. It is going to cost more. Um, there's going to be a lot of pictures in there. There's also going to be QR codes and links, or well, not. Of course, you can't click on the links from a paper book, but there's going to be uh, the the link address on there for different videos that will go with it. There's going to be a bunch of pictures. There's going to be interactive portions of the book where you'll be able to, come up with guesses, really get into the mindset of the researcher. If you want to, if you just want to look at the pictures and enjoy the story, you could do that too. Um, but it's called Paranormal Puzzle for a reason. I'm a big gamer. I love to have fun with things, and I wanted to
Mhm.
create a book that, whether you want to just sit back and read, or if you want to have the full experience, uh, you could do that, or you could sit down and work on it together. Like it could be one where people sit down together with multiple copies of the book, or one copy of the book, and you're all sitting there trying to figure out what exactly are we putting together here.
Right.
um, so that's going to be really cool in and of itself. So again, reach out to me if you're interested. Zach, do you have anything before we jump off the air?
Um, no, not really. Other than it's really cool how many books you've sold so far and all the pre-orders. I'm happy for you. Like that's really cool. If anyone in the chat here, if you haven't, um, yeah, go hop on that and everything for John. Everything, it helps him out greatly, and you put a lot of work and effort into that. He really deserves the compensation for it, and he wants to get his stuff out there. So yeah, if you could do that for him. Other than that, like we had a decent night. I mean, we didn't have too much activity going on, but we had some interesting conversations, right? I mean, it was okay. It wasn't too bad. I feel like we had a good night. That's pretty much it, though. That's it. I just hope you guys have a good night as well. Like the good rest of your night. I know it's already 10. Well, at least where we are. But hope you sleep well, sweet dreams, and that's pretty much it. Yeah. I do the little hand heart because I do it every time, right? We just get a compilation of me doing the hand hearts every on the episode. Like, can make it into a whole reel.
Yeah, no, and I have nothing else on my end. I greatly appreciate everybody who joined in for tonight. Um, and thank you for everybody in the chat. I hope everyone's new year started off very well. And yeah, we will see you next Tuesday.
Bye.